If anyone's an alternative icon, Henry Rollins is. For 5 years, he fronted the seminal LA hardcore band Black Flag, and he's since moved on to form the Rollins Band, start his own publishing company, and toured the world over as a spoken word performer and as singer with both the Rollins Band and a side project called Wartime. Here is the first of 5 installments of the 120 Minutes interview with Henry Rollins. Henry, we know about Black Flag, we know about Wartime, we know about Rollins Band, but more than that, you have an aura. You have just an intensity about you, which I want to find out more about. Tell me a little bit about your background. You grew up in Washington, D.C., right?
True.
With what kind of family?
Dysfunctional.
Okay.
Well, you know...
like the rest of us, right?
Well, it seems to be, at least in America, a trait. I think America's one huge dysfunctional family. But anyway, my parents were the typical urban warriors. You know, they both worked, 9 to 9, and I lived pretty much with my mom, and I just kind of raised myself. I mean, there's always food on the table and all that, but she was busy working. I'd get home from school, I'd let myself in, play records, space out in my room, do little kid things, and I just kind of raised myself. So I listened to a lot of music and just was a very insular young man, and now I'm kind of an insular man approaching middle age.
Would you say then that your musical and artistic career has been a kind of therapy for you? Have you consciously used it like that?
Poor man's therapy. It's the only reason why I play music. I mean, people are into music for different reasons, and unless you're doing music to hurt people, I think all the reasons are valid. If you want to have a band to get the chicks, well, go on. If you want to have a band to go get the bucks, well, okay. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. But for me, music has been a way to get what's inside outside. And that's all I do music for. And just, it's, something's on your mind, it's the blues, all music, with Rollins Band, Black Flag, for me is all just blues music. Something hurts, you sing it out, and you don't feel so bad anymore. It's a function, it gets it out. That's why I like touring so much, so I can go on stage and just hit it in a real, and express myself in a positive manner. And that's what I do.
Let's take a look at the first video from the latest Rollins Band album, The End of Silence. This is Low Self-Opinion. More coming up with Henry.
Tired of you and your self-ridicule. They wrote you up and left you behind. You sleep alone at night. You never wonder why all this bitterness will up inside you. You always victimize, so you can criticize yourself and all those around you. Hatred you project does nothing to protect you. You leave yourself so exposed. You wanna open up when someone said lighten up. You find all your doors closed. Get yourself a break from self-rejection. Try some introspection, and you just might find this life's so bad anyway. At the end of the day, all you have is yourself in your mind. You sleep alone at night. You never wonder why all this bitterness will look inside you. You always victimize, so you can criticize yourself and all those around you. Yeah! You got a low self-opinion, man! build up walls around you. You wear this stuff like a crown. Oh, yeah, hit me. Inside your mind, I know the self-doubt that treats you so unkind. If you could see the you that I see, when I see you see me, you see yourself so differently. Believe me, no, and so, no, and so, no.
Rollins band with low self-opinion. Were you writing that about a particular person?
Yes.
Who?
Me.
Okay, I figured it might be autobiographical.
Yeah, sure.
Is that generally true in your songs?
Uh-huh, pretty much.
Okay.
Except for one song on the record, which is just about someone I know who's on heroin. And I've never been on heroin, but I saw this person who I really like, so I wrote the song for him to say, hey man, don't blow it. Come on back here with us, the ones who are breathing. Yeah, I usually write about myself just so I can come from truth. You know, I can't write a song about you because I don't assume I know you. And working on assumption, it's not the way to do it for me. I like to come from my corner. That way I can be unrestrained in truth, and you can take it or leave it. But it is my version of the real thing. So.
Why are you so angry with yourself, though? Because if that's autobiographical, that song, you're really screaming at yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get over it. I mean, I was raised to be humiliated. I mean, I was told I shouldn't have been born. I was told I was this, I'll never be anything. My teacher said, you know, you'll never be anything, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. And after a while, you believe it. You know, I would feel bad about myself, and I'm still trying to get a sense of myself. I'm 31, I'm still, you know, trying to feel my feet on the ground. And so I wrote that song because if you notice the lyric at the end of the song, the guy's falling out the window and the other guy catches him. It says, you know, if you can see the you that I see when I see you, you'd see yourself so differently. It's like saying you're not all that bad. I mean, and it is talking about a self-opinion, because you can run yourself into the ground and someone else might see and go, well, it's all right. You're cool. Just hang in there, because it's a very positive song. Because I see a lot of people who are down on themselves. It's hard not to be. And it's just kind of the song is hopefully just reaches out and goes, whoa, I got you. No, don't eat it. You know, it's okay. Brush yourself off and keep hitting, you know.
Great. All right, more coming up with Henry Rollins in the second 60 of MTV's 120 Minutes.
Into the future.